Hi to all the viewers there. Well, I'm here just to share my experience of my pet hamsters. Uh, as I've uploaded the 3 videos, which you must have seen. The story begins 3 years back when I started with one white pair of hamsters as my pets. Living in Dubai in a multi-storied building on the 9th floor, it's not so practical to have a dog or a cat as a pet. Although I love animals and always had dogs as pets during my childhood. But in Dubai, that seemed impractical while living on the 9th floor. So I decided to have hamsters as pets. It was a very enjoyable journey, and I had them for 3 years. And it might sound shocking to you all that I started with 2 and I ended up with 120. So they were about 12 cages at the end. And finally I had to just give them all away because it was practically impossible to manage so many. And so I just gave them all away. So at the moment, I only have a number of videos to share with my friends and with the viewers, and also thousands of photographs, which are a very lovable and a cherishable memory for me. I'm also planning to write a book called The Hamster Story. I'm working at it. So I thought it would be a good idea to share my experience with the viewers. I think that's the whole purpose and advantage of technology. And I set up my YouTube just about 2 weeks back, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm a teacher by profession, and I'm looking forward to online teaching. I'm self-employed at the moment, and it was the only videos I had were of my hamsters. So that's the start of my YouTube channel, and that's the inauguration. So I hope my attempt at updating and further enhancing my channel will continue. I shall need the support of you all, and I'll try my best to provide something interesting and something original and personal to share with you all. And see, this is the whole advantage. I'm sitting in London right now, and I shall be here for about 3 weeks, and I'm able to share my experience with viewers, perhaps worldwide, an experience of 3 years back. So experiences are they outlive the actual experience. The memories outlive the actual experience. And friendship across borders is all about sharing, and that's what I'm trying to do. So coming back to the hamsters, as you see in these 3 videos, how smart and intelligent little creatures these are, exceptionally resourceful. So to begin with, as it would happen, one day these 2 white hamsters, they disappeared from the cage that you see. This was a play park for them, which had been customized. It was very large, which provided them with a lot of space to play around and to go up and down. There was a wooden ladder. There was a plastic slide, and it was amazing how these creatures would slide up would go up on the slide, and they would keep slipping down, but again they would just keep climbing up, and they would succeed to reach the end of the slide. It is amazing how intelligent, and they're rodents, but they're extremely smart. So all the movies that we see about little Stuart Little, and they are not just films. If you ever try to keep them as pets, you will experience similar things happening. So one day these hamsters had disappeared. So I came back home, and I was really distressed and very upset and sad, and rather depressed. That, oh, where have my hamsters gone? How am I going to find them in such a big house? They could have just slipped out of the window. They could have, they would have just, how am I going to find them? So I was really, really, really upset. Well, as it would so happen, after a couple of hours, I heard a bit of screeching near my bed's end, and there my hamster was. So, well, it was a real joyful moment for me, and I got hold of them and put them back in the cage. There was a separate cage, and this was a play park which we had, got built on order. So, well, the hamsters went back into the cage, so the next day, I wanted to see, how did they manage to disappear? Because this play park had plastic walls which were about 10 centimeters high, and it was unimaginable that how could they just climb up, because, while they would try to climb out, they would just slip down and fall back. So I wanted to see how did they manage to escape. So, well, the next day, as you have seen in the videos, they were put back in the play park, and there they were. The one which had escaped. It was not both of them that had escaped. There was just one that had escaped. So this clever one was put alone in the park to see how the psychology worked and how did he manage to escape. Well, so there you see the three different stages of the Great Escape. So you see how it is so energized and so restless to escape. Well, that's the paradox, that they were provided with the best of living conditions. They were being given the best food, cheese, lettuce, fresh lettuce every day. They would easily eat about 2 leaves a day, pistachio, sunflower seeds. Okay, they love to eat all these things. Boiled egg. So they were being given the best food, and they didn't have to hunt for it. They didn't have to, think of being starved. And they were provided with this customized play park to play around or to have, yet they wanted to escape. So that's the natural instinctive psychology. They want freedom. Freedom at any cost. Even if they have to die of hunger, they would rather be free. So, well, that's the paradox, that if you want to have animals as pets at home, you are definitely depriving them of their freedom. But, well, I think everything comes at some cost in life, and there has to be some kind of a compromise made somewhere. That's what life is all about. So, well, here were these hamsters, and as you've seen them, so how they were so fast. This particular hamster. It was so quick at climbing up, slipping down, again climbing up, running helter-skelter, just trying to escape, going up on the wheel. And there was this little, as you can see in the videos, there's a wooden little hut, which was actually for the birds. I also had birds as pets. So anyhow, this was also a little home for them, which was kept in the play park. So, even he tried to climb on that and onto the top of the wall, as you can see. And, I'm sure it couldn't have, just to make it easier for him to escape, just to see how his psychology worked. The hut was pushed forward towards the end of the cage, end of this play park. And there you see, finally it escaped. So, so that's how it was. It was really a very interesting experience, and a very. It's actually a great learning experience to have these little creatures as pets. And so I have lots of videos and photographs which I would like to share with my viewers, and the story will continue. Well, as I've already told you, that I don't have them anymore because I had to give them all away, because we started with 2 and I ended up with 120, because they breed really fast, and in one litter there can be about 9 to 10 to 12, and at the most we had 13. So the number really grows very fast, and and it's very difficult to manage so many. Although uh, we had a separate room built for them with an AC installed so that they would survive the summers, because living in Dubai, it's either you need to have a separate room for them. And I loved these little pets so much that at one point of time they were actually stationed in the main lounge of the house, especially in summers. In the winters they would be put out in the balcony, and they were as the number multiplied, we had about 12 cages at the end of the day. So that's it, and I would continue to share my story with you. Thank you.